Let's get an update now. We are joined by City Power spokesperson Isaac Mangena. Isaac, could you elaborate on the extent of the impact of the Eikenhof pump station and also the surrounding areas?
Good afternoon and good afternoon to the viewers at home. I can tell you that we've had a situation yesterday where one of our substations, Orlando substation, tripped due to what looked like a flash on one of the breakers, and this basically took out supply to several substations south of Johannesburg, including Eikenhof substation, which supplies rainwater, but also even some of the suburbs, including Lenasia, El Dorado Park, parts of Soweto, and even at the soccer city, FNB Stadium, that power supply was affected the soccer game that was there yesterday after.
So are you able to give us an idea of the immediate actions that were taken to mitigate the effects?
But we managed to return, that's why, as I'm we managed to basically bring back most of those areas that were affected yesterday. We investigated this morning. We were on site at Orlando substation where we realized that there was a flash on one of the breakers, and that affected supply to most of the areas, including rainwater. As I'm talking to you now, the substation that supplies rainwater board in Eikenhof is currently working, and we believe that our customers there, which is rainwater, are basically pumping to the maximum. But of course, there will be some dip in terms of their recovery, because of every time when there is an outage, their pumps basically stop, and to recover it takes a while. And I think that most of the customers will basically start feeling the water problem that will be basically happening until maybe in the early hours of tomorrow.
Isaac, while I do acknowledge that you're speaking to us in your capacity as the City Power spokesperson, are you aware of any contingency plans or measures in place to address the potential disruptions in water supply while these repairs do continue?
I know that our colleagues at Joburg Water, who are supplied by water, are basically also affected by this, and they've issued a statement indicating that their reservoirs and pumps were basically affected, but they also indicated that they've started pumping, even though some areas are currently having problems. Often what they normally will do is to supply water tanks to those areas that are affected, especially those in the high-lying areas, because of the pressure to basically push water up those areas. So they will basically probably be doing exactly that. I think in that statement, they do indicate the areas, the reservoirs that are affected, and they are asking residents to basically use the water sparingly, not to abuse the water, so that their systems can also recover following this power outage.
Now, Isaac, our connection is not the best, but before I let you go, give us an idea of how City Power is working with Randwater and other relevant authorities to expedite the restoration of water services to the city.
So basically the problem that happened was that there was that outage to them because of there was already a planned maintenance on Orlando substation, our Orlando substation. That planned maintenance was communicated a long time ago to Rainwater, but we did assure them that they will have alternative lines, so they won't completely be off while we're doing maintenance. But because of that incident of yesterday, even the line that was supposed to basically play the alternative or the backfeeding was affected by that, but we are talking to them. We have already communicated the unfortunate events, and we have basically indicated that the plant maintenance will end around 5 o'clock this afternoon, and after that then that they will have full supply of electricity. This also affects us customers in El Dorado Park, those customers that are fed from Nirvana and also Nelsfeld substation in Lenasia. So they are currently off because of that plant maintenance, but Rainwater, as I'm talking to you now, they're basically back online.
Thanks for your time. That's Isaac Mangena. He's the City Power spokesperson, sharing some insights into the outage at the Eikenhof substation, also affecting water supply to some areas in the city of Johannesburg.